Yeah. Nah, no profit. Yo, where you at? Where you at? My homie Lou on the mic. Them other hosts need to stop. They ain't doing it right. If you ain't turned in the Lou, what you doing with your life? Conversation so sharp, it ain't your usual night. We got athletes, entrepreneurs, even celebrities. Politicians discuss nationwide discrepancies. Hardcore tackling issues in our community. Spreading on knowledge, creating an opportunity. Tune in live with light-skinned Lou. Tune in live with light-skinned Lou. Tune in live with light-skinned Lou. Tune in live with light-skinned Lou.
Light-skinned Lou. Light-skinned Lou. Light-skinned Lou.
Yes, indeedy. Yes, indeedy. Yes, indeedy. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Live with Light Skin Lou Show. I'm your host, Light Skin Lou, and this young, beautiful lady to my left is the co-host, the lovely Kiki. Today, y'all, we got a special treat, but before we get into that, we got to thank our guy, Damon Gonzalez, for stopping through and dropping that love. We can't forget about you guys. So come through that door, hitting that like button. And if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. And now, let me introduce our next guest. This guy's a super welterweight pro prospect, currently signed to Danny Garcia Promotions with a record of 3-1-1, 3 KOs, off to a fresh start, a first round KO of Alvin Davis in Atlantic City, Boardwalk Hall, straight out of North Philly. He is none other than Billy Briscoe Jr.
Thank you.
Young fella, thank you for taking the time to come and chop it up with us. Me and Kiki, the lovely Kiki, was right there in Atlantic City when you disposed of Alvin Jones, and it was a beautiful, beautiful sight. And Kiki said to me, we got to get that guy on the channel. So now the time has come. You are here. We about to break this thing down like a shotgun, Billy, because me and Kiki got so many questions right here, and we probably don't get to all of them, but we damn sure enough going to shoot for it. Let's start out just by letting everybody know a little bit about yourself and how you got into boxing.
Oh, man. I got into boxing at the age of 4. Since I can remember. That's the best way to put it. Since I can remember. In diapers, all I've been doing was boxing. I was running around the gym with gloves on, so that's all I knew. So my father had me in the gym. In diapers with the gloves on. Just running around.
Wow, that's
diapers and gloves.
Right. He probably got the gloves before he got a pacifier.
Yeah, I had.
I know, right?
That's where they put it. Yeah.
Did you ever try to play any other sports?
Yeah, I actually did baseball and I did football, but I was real good at baseball. Very good at baseball. Football wasn't really my cup of tea.
Okay, it was boxing for you. That was it.
Yeah,
that's where it's at.
Yeah, definitely. It's a bloodline thing.
Okay.
That's why.
Yeah.
That's right. And we're going to talk a little bit about that later because the bloodline is there. We got some questions later on that, we're going to get into. But my next question to you is, me and Kiki, we had the luxury of coming up to Philly 2 times. We did the Rocky tour. And also we just, we went up to Allentown to see the Adorno brothers do their thing. Yeah. So my question to you is, what was it like growing up in Philly?
Typical any inner city type of city, real rough, day-to-day crime, your head gotta be on a swivel, you gotta be relaxed but alert. Best way to put it.
Yeah, hey, you ain't lying. Keep your head on a swivel. Hey, look, hey, Billy, let me tell you, me and Kiki was up there, so we already did our research. So me being the man, I gotta protect my lady. You know what I'm saying? Kiki, my lady, I gotta protect her. I was like this. I kept my head on the swivel, like you said, man. So it was one of them things where, you just know what you know.
Yep.
So
Yeah,
just growing up there,
yeah.
it
And you
was
can
a
tell
tough
us
look.
some bad parts up there.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yes,
Definitely
yes,
northern Pennsylvania. Yeah, they got like Allentown, Bethlehem. Yeah,
Hmm.
pretty bad area up there.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
When we was doing the
I-
Rocky tour, it took us to a lot of bad places in Philly.
Yeah.
And the guy was like he had to stay in the car.
Oh man, definitely go down K&A. Yeah, yeah, I can see that. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
yeah, it was a beautiful thing, man. You know, Kiki, she gifted me the Rocky tour because I'm
Right.
locked into Rocky and the inspiration of it, just the whole story. So
Mm.
my next question is your amateur career. You want to tell the people a little bit about your amateur career?
Yeah, I won. Had like 95. Yeah, 95 fights. I ain't do too much, but I did. That's enough. I could have had a little bit more, but I took like 2.5 years off of boxing due to a shoulder injury, a rotator cuff injury. Then due to baseball actually pitching, I tore the rotator cuff.
Wow.
Yeah. Then I took 2 years off, came back for like about five more amateur fights. Then I turned pro in 2019 from there. But in the amateurs, I had a good amateur run, very good amateur run. But from that layoff from then, yeah, had a very good amateur run. Went to ringside world. For a lot of top guys, you can name around my age, fought them.
Wow, that's a beautiful thing, man.
Do you have a toughest opponent or anything?
And the amateurs,
Yeah.
it was this guy named Johnny DiLeonardo. He was from North Jersey.
Okay.
He's actually what? I think he's like 15-1 right now. I think he's a super bantamweight.
Wow.
Yeah, good.
Okay.
Probably myself by far.
Okay. Okay.
Wow.
What would you say in your amateurs, what would you say was your biggest accomplishment in your amateur career?
Winning Golden Glove 2 years in a row.
That's
Man,
good. That's good.
that's big. Hey, Billy, that's big, man, because amateurs, you see all types of styles, man.
Yeah, you do. Yeah,
You do.
definitely. You travel the world. Yeah, you definitely see all types of
Yeah.
styles.
And that's why I'm glad we talked about this because people say they look at your amateur record and they be like, oh, he was so. But what they don't know is that you had so many opponents that you had to face, so
Yeah.
many styles. It prepares you for the pros. So
Mhm.
yeah, great question, Kiki.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, for me, boxing is a sport where you don't play boxing,
No,
Billy.
you don't play
You
boxing
don't.
at all.
You
Mm-mm.
don't, man. And that's why, like, we decided we was gonna get you on the channel. I said, man, I told Kiki, I said, we're gonna pick Billy's brain today, and we're gonna find out what he was going through when he was going through it. So, man,
Right.
I'm glad that you're here, and we gonna chop this thing up. Kiki came in here with a loaded clip, man. She she
Right.
she got 1,000 questions. So Kiki, have at it, man.
Okay, well, we wanted to do your transition into your pros.
From pro to amateur.
Um, yeah, when you transition into your pros, the what was it like transitioning the 8-ounce gloves and the weight cut?
Uh, it was a little different. Definitely the 8-ounce gloves. The 8-ounce gloves, a whole different ball game. You put those on, man. You're like, whoa. You start, you touching yourself like, man. Tonight's the night with these 8-ounce gloves. Shit, one more move, I might be stuck inside my eyelids. But man, and then the weight cut, like the day before weigh-ins, so it was a little more easier for us, being dehydrated for less longer. But for amateurs, yeah, you don't gotta be dehydrated for too long. 2 hours, yeah, you good. But for weigh-in, day before weigh-in, pros, yeah, you do a monster cut, 15 pounds, stuff like that. Amateur, you ain't doing that. You probably doing 5, 6 max.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's why, Kiki, I'm glad you asked that question because, I always like to look at the fighters when that question is asked because it gets like a level of excitement out of me. I don't know if it's because they going back down memory lane
Yeah,
or they just realizing that what they accomplished, coming from the amateur to the pro. So your pro debut, you didn't get the victory. You know what I'm saying? So let's just talk a little bit about your pro debut.
oh man, no. Bit off a little too much I could chew that night. Best way to put it. For the guy from Mexico, I believe. Yeah, strong guy. He took a fight that I really shouldn't took. Guy was 2-0 at the time, but you know, when you got a lot of heart, man. Come on, bring him on. I'll take him. It was a little too early in my career, and like we were talking about the weight cut, killed myself making weight for that fight. So I had a hard time really making that weight. Then if we can meet at night, when I got to the ring, I ain't really feel like that power I brought. I ain't really packed that punch that night. He was eating it. He was walking right through it.
Wow.
Yeah. So did you let that loss discourage you, or did that discourage you from wanting to fight again at first?
No.
Okay.
If anything, it got me hungry. It put more drive into me. Like, yeah, you know what? I ain't going back to the locker room with the feeling of defeat again. That feeling of defeat walking back to the locker room, I would never like to feel that feeling again. That was that day one.
Right.
Nah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And,
What would you say?
That drive me.
Go
That
ahead.
drive me.
I'm sorry.
Nah, cool. Good.
Yeah. What did you say? What would you say you learned from that loss to help you bounce back to your next one?
Be more disciplined. Be more disciplined in your approach when you're training. Be more humble in your approach too. You know, when you got a lot of people around you you're a top amateur, you got people telling you this, telling you that. You know, your hair after a while, your hair get a little big. I don't care nobody say your hair gonna get a little big for a while. She's like, you know what? All right. So it's like that loss, best thing that ever happened. That was the best thing that ever happened to me by far. That loss, I needed it. Give me a little slice of humble pie. Best way to put it.
Hey,
The whole being, yeah, best way.
I think in life, not just boxing, in life, we all get served that humble pie. And the question is, do you eat it and take it in for what it is, or do you be hard-headed and be like, nah, I'm just going to continue to do what I'm doing? And it seems to me that you took the humble pie and you ate it and you digested it and you said, you know what, I'm gonna go ahead and keep going. I watched the interview where you've alluded to the pro debut of Bernard Hopkins and Tevin Farmer. They also lost their pro debut. So did you look at that as a moment to say, okay, I'm gonna use this to propel past this loss?
Yeah, definitely. Bernard, I seen him. Like, you know, he's from Philadelphia too, so I seen that he lost his pro debut. Came back with multiple division world champion. So now if he could do it, I could do it. Pretty much same situation we pretty much in. Yeah, he just came out the penitentiary. That's the only difference. But yeah.
Yeah, because then going into your second fight, I think it was against somebody named Benjamin Martinez.
Yeah, Benjamin Soto Martinez.
Yeah, you came back and you won. You got a TKO first round.
Yeah, that one was down Mexico. We went down Mexico for that one. You know, that was after the pandemic. We know when the pandemic lightened up, everybody could travel again. So let's get back on our feet again. Knock the rust off. So we went down there. Got an easy one around one.
Wow, that's nice for your second fight to go to Mexico for your second fight.
Yeah, but that part of Mexico was that was the slum. We thought my head on the silver. That was the head on the silver that night. We was in the middle of a desert somewhere.
Oh man, but
it was great though. It was great. Like nice views though, a lot of mountains. You know, the altitude up there was crazy too. So it was hard to breathe. I'm like, whoa. I hope this guy don't go too much longer out here.
and let me tell you,
got that win. That's good.
Yeah, because Billy, these are the stories that me and Kiki live for, and when you guys tell it, it's so authentic because we're hearing it from you guys. We're not just hearing it from TMZ or ESPN. We hearing it straight from you guys. So, and that's one thing. Me and Kiki was one of the reasons why we decided to start this channel, to get these stories. So, I can't even go without. We've been on here for 15 minutes. So my next question is, being trained by your father, Billy Briscoe Sr., boxing training renowned. What's that like, man?
You know, it have its days, best way to put it. You know, we have our days, you know, we bump heads. You know, it's hard sometimes the training part to the family part, you know, it get a little choppy here and there, but overall it's a great thing though, training my father. You know, master legend pretty much.
Yes.
You know, he's student of the game, you know. He'll prick it apart. All right, do this, do that. You know when to do it, when not to do it. But sometimes you get a little child. We all just talking about the father part. Yeah, but overall it's great. It was
Yeah,
great working with him.
that's good. That's good. Because that was one of my questions too. I was gonna ask you, does it cause conflict sometimes, or is it hard to separate, from being your father and your trainer?
Yeah, sometimes definitely during training camp it can get a little rough. Like you definitely have a wrong day of sparring. Like now you gotta go back home and hear what he gotta say now. Like damn. But yeah, it's great though, cause it made me better. You know what? I got to work on the jail a little more. Tell me certain things like that. I'm like, all right. I go home, start reflecting.
Yeah, I like that, man, because man, I'm gonna tell y'all, look, if y'all just getting in here, man, y'all better hit that like button, man. We got North Philly Billy in the building. When I found out that was your Instagram page, Kiki will tell you, I said, man, I like that because you grew up in North Philly, I'm assuming, right?
Yeah.
So North Philly Billy. Hey, Billy, that's a beautiful nickname, man. It's beautiful. So my question to you is, where did that come from? Was you just like, I'm from North Philly, my name Billy, and we just gonna throw that joint in there?
Yeah, we just gonna ride with it. Yeah, people from the gym like Philly Billy. I'm like, all right, cool. We just gonna rock with it from now on. It just stuck with me for a while, a long time. I'm like, I'm gonna say I'll put that on my Instagram handle.
But let me tell you, Billy, you got to think. Okay, light skinned Lou, right?
Right.
My name is Lou, and I'm light skinned.
Right.
So it was the next best thing. So that's why I feel like we can bond on that because it's the next best thing. Light skinned Lou, North Philly Billy, hit that like button, y'all. If y'all new to the channel, hit that subscribe button, man. We got these young guys. Me and Kiki, when we pulled up, we seen Billy and his whole crew. They was right over there, just taking in the moment at the weigh-ins at the Anthems club. At what is it called, Kiki? You know, I remember Tropicana. Yeah, it was a beautiful thing. So, man, thank you for coming through, Billy. Man, we got so many questions, so much to talk about. So, Kiki, have at it.
Mel, it's a couple of questions in the chat, so I'm gonna ask you. So Mel had 2 questions for you. He wanted to know, well, not that one, I'm sorry. He said, did your hand wraps change at all from amateur to pros?
Oh yeah, most definitely. It definitely changed without a question. More padding between the knuckles and the glove. You gotta have a bigger pad when you got a smaller glove on, so you won't shed your hand. Shit. Then Purdy Bill actually damn, he broke my wrist in the first round off the right hand.
Wow.
Yeah. And I didn't even know that the padding was different. So y'all just taught me something. That's something I did not know.
More tape. They put way more tape. Amateur don't let to like I think like 15 like centimeters or something in tape. They don't let too much tape. But now in the pros, you can put how many tape you want. Long as the commission, like they cool with it, yeah, you good.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, y'all just taught me something.
Hey, Kiki, you learn something new every day, don't you?
Yeah, that was something I did not know. And then he had another question. He wanted to know, do you ever think it will come a time when you will move on from your father as your coach, or are you in it to the end?
Yeah, we into the end. Yeah, I moved on before, but the bond I had with the other coach, we ain't really had that bond there. So I'm like, nah, I can't really work without my pop for real. But yeah, we into the end.
That's right.
Yeah.
I like that.
I like that. Look, Kiki smiling because Kiki is all about loyalty, man.
Yeah,
that's something that's big to her. She be smacking me across my face, Billy. Let me know loyalty is key.
Hey, definitely key.
Don't listen to him, Billy. I don't smack him.
Workplace violence.
It's another one from the chat, Jamar Hill. He wanted to know, knowing so many good fighters in Philly, is it a lot of pressure on you?
Yeah, a lot of good fighters. Yeah, definitely a lot of good fighters in Philly, and they definitely put a lot of pressure on Philly fighters. They expecting the best from Philly fighters most of the time. Definitely, the young prospects that's on the way up. They
Mhm.
put high expectations on them. So the pressure. So like, a lot of time they got to perform. A lot of time these guys break like per debut, stuff like that. Definitely and lead up to the pro debut, the camps.
Mhm. Yeah, yeah. Let me ask you about activeness. So you've had like I think like 5 fights. So when I was researching, I noticed that you only been fighting once a year. How
Once a year.
frustrating is that? And like
Man,
what's the reason
that,
maybe behind that?
that man fighting once a year. That was probably that's hard. That's probably the worst thing ever. You inactive. For us, it's fire. The rust is rust. When you got a lot of rust in you, you ain't sharp when you get to the ring that night. But the rust and the rust, man, you could be the most crippiest fighter around. You could be sharp. You could be slick. That won't mean nothing when you go in the ring that night. If you got a lot of ring rust on you, you could be like 15 months outside the ring. You see a whole different fighter. He could be real crispy. He could be the most baddest man on the planet. It won't matter. But man, the layoff really came from like promoter issues, managers. It was a lot of like conflict. This side, it wasn't aligned as right. But now we signed with DSG Promotions, so we'll be on the road now, fighting I
Yeah.
think mid-March, I believe.
Okay. Okay, that's good. So what's it like being signed to Danny Garcia to DSG Promotions?
Oh man, it been great, definitely because this my it was my first fight with them. I signed them. I got signed with them that same night. I just won. So that was pretty much that was one. They wanted to see what I was about that night. So yeah,
And you showed
Wow.
out. You
Man,
really
yeah,
you
showed out.
showed out because let me tell you, me and Kiki walked in there. We found out about the weigh-ins, and we walked in, and I seen Billy right there in the corner. He was locked in like a pit bull, man. And when I walked over to him and handed him my card, he gave me this look like not to say I was disturbing him, but he was locked in, and we understand that.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, and I don't like that because what it says is I'm a focused fighter,
Right.
Mhm.
and that's what I appreciate. So, what do you remember most about that night? Just the weigh in and just the whole momentum, because that joint, hey Billy, that joint was lit, Joe. It was a little
Yeah,
dark in there, but that joint was lit, man. So,
it
what do you
was.
remember most about that night?
Man, I remember that day. That was yesterday. I remember we was all in the corner. We was locked down. I remember like all three of us. He was like, yeah, it was like locked in. I'm like, I remember they called my name to make that walk to the scales. I'm like, it's time now. All the 6 to 8 weeks of hard work come right now to the scale. That's the fight before the fight. A lot of times I was saying earlier, the dehydration and all that. So I'm like, time to lock in. Let's get this weighing going. I'm trying to lay some hands on this guy tonight. I'm in tomorrow night. Best way to put it. But
Mhm.
yeah, I remember the atmosphere, and you had Danny behind us. Joe Frazier Jr. on the other side. I'm like, yeah, it was a great night.
Yeah, I said, well, hey, look, we got pictures and videos to prove that.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Yes, we do.
Yeah, it was a great night. So then fast forward to the fight night. Um, January 13th, Hooked on Greatness, Atlantic City, Boardwalk Hall. So you fought Alvin Davis, first round knockout. So let me ask you, before the knockout, it was a lot of back and forth between y'all. I know, he was talking crap, y'all
yeah.
was going back and forth basically. So how do you handle that? And how do you stay focused on the task at hand?
Um, yeah. When he was talking crazy, I'm like, hey man, you gonna get your head put to bed grass anyway. It won't matter. Cause I see he got one hit with a body shot. I'm like, okay. I didn't put my full steam on it. I'm like, that dumped you, okay. He got back up. He came out pretty like a house on fire. I said, oh, okay. This is what I'm looking for. This is what I want. I wanted to fight. I wanted to put on a little for a crowd real quick. Then he came out and started trying to shove me, call all types of names. I'm like, hey man, it's all right. That slipped over, boom, left hook, right hand. I like, you already know. Right there. But overall, that was a great night. The atmosphere, he just brung something out of me with that when I dropped that right hand on him.
Yeah, y'all came out banging each other. Y'all was banging, and then you was getting him, and then he kept saying, "Come on, come on."
Come on, come on. He was a tough guy though, because he ate one body shot. I like, yo, you just ate that body shot. I'm like, okay.
Yeah,
Then
he was a tough guy.
he ate one off top of the head. I was like, okay, you got a little whiskers on you, you got a little chin on you, but he didn't see that right hand coming. So I knew it was all a matter of time. But they say levels, skill set.
Yes.
Yeah,
I knew. Yeah, he was little. He was strong. Yeah, toughness to him, but I knew it was all a matter of time. So I was breaking him down.
yeah,
Yeah.
he was a tough guy. He just kept coming at you and
Yeah, he just
everything.
kept coming.
I was wondering, like,
Hey
how do you stay
Kiki.
focused?
Hey Kiki, what he was doing again?
He kept on. He had the gloves on. Though. He was like,
So come
and
on,
then he
come
was
on.
talking like, "Come on, yeah, come on, come on."
He's gonna,
Yeah.
come on, you got more? I'm like, all right, let's go. I got it.
And that's what I love about boxing, because when me and Kiki walked in the ring, we were sitting pretty close. We had really, really good seats, man. And we was just watching. And one thing I was impressed with was that, okay, you knocked him down, right?
Right.
And normally when you knock a fighter down, and I'm just speaking from a fighter's perspective,
Yeah.
you know, you kind of lose control and you just try to go in and kill. He came back. It seemed like when you knocked him down, he woke up.
He woke up. Yep.
Yeah, he woke up. So for me, my question is, how was you able to just like stay focused and just effective aggressiveness? Because there's a difference when you just go all out, all out. It seems to me you stayed back and you say, you know what, I'm gonna pick my shots. Walk the people through that whole episode.
I was sitting there picking him apart because I knew he had a little steam in that right hand. He had a little pop in that right hand. So I'm like, yeah, I gotta be alert. I just can't go in there and go crazy on him because that right hand, could touch you. So man, let me just stay alert, pop that jab, keep breaking over. Cause I knew he was a little light around the mid session. I seen he had a little gut pocket. So I'm like, let me drop a body shot back to the jab. I knew all my time if the body shot was gonna add up. He was handed through the whole arena. Like boom, like yeah, it's gonna add up all my time. But that jab, the jab was key though. Jab break over, or jab tie him up, slide around. I already knew that. Like all mad time, it was gonna come.
Man, and you did it. I was proud of you because I was like, damn, okay, let me see how he gonna finish this job, because it's very easy to get caught up in admiring your work.
Yeah, true.
And still leaving yourself open. But I'm just assuming that your dad, he said, look, man, stay focused and stay on the path, because you didn't you didn't even get a chance to come back to the corner because it was the first round KO.
Yep. I was hearing my pop and Danny Garcia pop Angel Garcia. I was hearing him stay relaxed. Cause they know sometimes I could get a little rowdy. I could go to war, go to the toe work. I'm like, no, not tonight. We ain't doing that. Let's make it easy for ourselves. Check in and check out.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah. So I know it was a quick fight, but is there anything that you learned from this fight you want to take with you on the next fight?
Yeah, just sometimes don't go in there too crazy because I got caught with a shot. I'm like, oh, I could have slid the pace down a little, just slightly a little bit more and use the jab slightly to just pump it. Instead of throwing one, just pump it 2, 3. Just give him something to think about and drop their hard right hand.
Yeah.
Because
And
I
I'm
was
glad
banging at that.
yeah, man. Hey, look, hey Billy, I'm speaking from a fan's perspective. Like, you guys are in the fight, so you don't see what we see.
Right.
Man, that was intense because the fight before you guys, it was a little boring.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So for you guys to come out, and you just came out, you was banging. So it was it was something for us to watch, and we was locked into it. So you had problems, like you said, getting fights and stuff like that.
Right.
For whatever reason, I don't know if the fighters were backing out or it just it is what it is. So my question to you is, what's going on through your mind when you're not able to get these fights?
It's just like, you're not getting no fights. You're like, man, I want to get back in the ring, but you kind of like, hope a guy willing to fight. A lot of times these guys ain't willing to fight, or they willing to fight, they catching themselves out. they want a higher price than you could give them. So it's like, after a while you're sitting on the shelf, you're like, damn, now you're just collecting thoughts. And like, after a while you start getting like a little depressed, like it's just start wearing on you a little bit. I'm like, wow, these guys fighting. I'm over here just sitting on the shelf looking around. So it start wearing on you, but you gotta start to stay focused somewhat and like, all right, let me get back to the gym and try to see if I can work myself into a fight.
Yeah.
And that's a big look. Kiki Jamal is in here today, man. Special shout out to my man Wheels is still Big Mel. They in the building, man. I told them we was having you on the show. They said, man, we're gonna drop through and we're gonna drop some comments, some questions in the comment section, and they are here.
Yeah, I got some more questions. They got some more questions for you, Billy.
Have at it.
Jamal wants to know who your favorite fighter is and why.
Modern, I say Javante. Modern, yeah, modern days, yeah, Javante. But back to the old school, I say Alexis Arguello. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Alexis Arguello, the explosive thin man. That actually named me off of El Flaco. So yeah, my ring fight name El Flaco. So that's what they named me off of, Alexis Arguello.
Yeah, let me make a note of that. I'm about to get my pen. I'm about to write that down.
Yeah, cause they say our mind was real tall, lanky. I got like good right hand. I could drop it. Yeah, so they you remind me like Alexis Arguello. All the old times I always say that in the gym. You remind me of Alexis Arguello.
That's hey Slim. That's a hell of a name to come after, Joe.
Right.
Okay, Mel has another question. He said, don't be humble. He said, Philly, DC, and New York, rank from 1 to 3.
Best fighters, best state to fight out of, Philly #1, DC, then yeah, Baltimore, yeah. The DMV, that's a real good fight town over there. DMV, all the whole surrounding area is good to fight. Yeah. Baltimore got some good fighters. Real good fighters.
They do. We stay in Baltimore, man. We cover the fights up there, Billy, and they fight their house out, man. They really do. They give great shows.
Yeah, we've been going to a couple of them up there.
My guy Lorenzo Chuck Simpson's out of Baltimore.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Lorenzo. Couple guys out of there, out of Coach Calvin crew. I knew him since amateur dude. Yeah.
Okay, that's good. And then I think Jamal had one more. He wanted to know, have Danny Garcia given you any advice?
Yeah. He gave me advice during the training camp, and then we talk after the fight. He give me little pointers, little tips to do next time around. Even during training, even during the fight time, he told me, give me little tips here and there. Yeah, we talk quite often.
That's good. You've sparred with him too, haven't you?
Yeah, I sparred on the last 2 training camps he had. I sparred.
Okay.
Yeah.
I saw a picture or a video or something. That's why I said that. I think it was a picture I saw yesterday when I was doing some research and y'all were in the gym together.
Yeah.
Man, Kiki like TMZ, man. She be all in the people business, man.
I'm doing research. I'm like a journalist. This is what I'm supposed to do.
Yeah, I get it. So we talked about, you not being able to get the fights. So my question to you is, what would you change about boxing? If I gave you 2 things, Billy, what would you change about boxing?
The business end of boxing. Yeah, most of the business end of boxing. That's the rough end. A lot of guys to get the career ruined off the business end of boxing. They could be some top guys. Like these guys could be great fighters, but a lot of times coming out of Philadelphia, the managers and promoters, they mess these guys up, throw them in too deep too early. Throw them in with the sharks. Yeah, that's probably the worst thing. The business end.
A lot of people say that too about the business.
Yes, that's the number one answer right there. Is like just the business part of it, because just 2 fighters that need to fight. They need to fight.
Yeah.
Billy, how would I know that you're the best when you didn't fight the best?
True. And a lot, it's hard to do that too, because A lot of these guys, the business and we talking about this guy might cash himself out. He don't might want to fight this guy. Or if they do fight, might fight 6 months too early. 6 months too early from a guy that could be you marry that fight. Give it like a year and a half, 2 years, it'd be a whole different outcome. Might be more war, might be more turn to other favors. Like the Spence Crawford fight. You let that go like a couple years prior, it would have been a different outcome.
It'd have been 3.
Yeah. It was the fight exactly what like 3 years ago. It would have been a way different outcome. Way different. Yeah, Turner Crawford. I feel like it would have been a little more competitive, more on Spence's end.
I could probably see that.
Yeah, I definitely can see that.
I knew Crawford would have won, but Spencer gave a little more run for Crawford money.
So speaking of fights, what fights would you like to see happen? You got any that you'd like to see happen?
I like to see Tank and Shakur. That's the main one. Tank and Shakur. I want to see Tank and Shakur, and I want to see Canelo and David Benavidez.
Those some good ones. Those some good. You think Shakur is really retiring, or you think it's a joke?
Nah.
I told her that he was capping, man.
He's like, nah. He trying to lower him to sleep, trying to go on the radar for a while. Then he's gonna pop back out. Boom. Kind of like what Floyd did. Same as that thing. I'm retired. In 2-3 years, you see Floyd come back.
Billy, I told Kiki that when she told me, I said she sent me the message because, like I said, she a ball of information. I be at work and she be sending me stuff. I said, man, that's cap. He ain't retiring. It's too much meat on the bone. And I truly hope, Billy, that these guys fight each other because I don't want them to retire and always think back to we should have fought each other.
True. Yeah.
I look at, and I don't know how much you are in the boxing, Billy, but it's a fight that I'm about to say, Riddick Bowe and Lennox Lewis. That fight should have happened, Billy. Yep. It should have happened. And I think it didn't happen because of the politics of boxing.
Yep.
And I don't want Shakur, Devin Haney, and Tank, however you want to see it. It's like a threesome to some degree.
Yeah.
And I think when time comes, I don't want them to look back and say, man, this fight should have happened.
True. Yeah.
Yeah. Because we got to see it. I watched a couple of your interviews and you was very enthused about how the matchups would play out.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if we put a tournament together for them guys, who do you see coming out on top?
That's a tough one. I might have to go with Tank on that one. Yeah, I'm Tank. I know people. Oh, Shakur might outbox him. Nah. Once you land flush on that point at chin, yeah. You got what he said. He got the Oakley. He got the Oakley's one all she wrote. Yeah, he could be 10 rounds in the hole. He just landed. Boom. It'd be all she wrote. But yeah, I definitely see Tank coming out on top. But
all right. I got my pen right here, so I'm putting you in the books.
Right.
Because I don't think this is the last time you're gonna be on the platform. So I like to hold people accountable for their predictions and what they feel. So I'm writing this down.
Billy, do you study tape?
Yeah, I studied. Yeah, I studied a little bit of tape of the old time fighters. Yeah, definitely.
Okay, so when you studying tape, what are you looking for?
I'm looking for the shrimp point. I'm trying to see what they're really good at. What's keeping these guys alive? What's keeping these guys on point? Like we talking about the luxury aggressive. The old time we got a good jab and a good right hand, but that jab lead that right hand right in position, right down the pipe. That's why I'm like watching, man. You gotta. That's why that night Atlanta City, I was trying to use the jab, trying to set everything up, then try to drop the right hand.
Because I think I saw an interview where you looked when you was talking about the fight. You were studying. I think you did study tape, but you looked like maybe like a couple of hours before the fight.
Yeah. Because they showed me like, yo, this is who you fighting. I ain't never seen no film until like 2 hours before the fight. I'm like, all right, this guy, you know, basic, but yet he was basic. I know.
That's
you
all
had
right.
too much song. It was a down. You could tell somebody recording off like Android. Yeah, it was very blurry. You couldn't really see too much of it. I'm like, all right, what
Yeah.
I see, all right. I fought like an amateur. I fought all types of styles, so it won't matter. This guy ain't gonna show me nothing different I never seen before.
Yeah,
And you
hey,
did a good job
basically
too.
what he's telling you is he's ready for whatever. Whatever they
And
present
he
to him,
was.
he like, man, he was. I was very impressed with that fight because, when fighters get a fighter hurt, they just get reckless. And when the dude start like, come on, come on, come on, you was like, I'm gonna take care of you, dude. Don't rush it.
Right? Yeah.
I'm gonna take care of you. You are in a very competitive division,
Oh,
right?
yeah, definitely.
So yeah, so I just want to ask you, where do you see yourself in that division 2 to 3 years down the line?
2 or 3 years down, I see myself fighting for a title. Definitely 2 or 3 years down the line. Probably like next 2 years from now, I can see myself fighting for like an intercontinental or interim, something like that. Getting myself in the top 15 to get myself into the world title. Definitely
Mhm. I can
fighting
see
all
that too.
fighting all the top guys, fighting all the top 154 pounders in the division. Definitely from now and then, yeah. I say take them all comers. It don't matter.
It's a
Mhm.
marathon, not a sprint, champ.
Yep.
Yep, that's
Yeah.
always yep. That's always something to remember, champ. It's a marathon, not a sprint.
Mhm.
Definitely.
Yeah. Jamal got another question.
Man, wheels are still in the building, man.
He said, "What fighter style do you say you take after?"
Like I was talking about Alexis Arguello, but I try to put like a little bit of everybody, like a little bit of Tank, a little bit of Willie Pep, and a little bit of Caleb Plant. I like to put a little Caleb Plant in there as well too.
Oh, that's my
Like
guy.
with the being a little slick, trying to use the feet a little bit, but lose the leg, but don't you overuse them, but use them just enough. Good upper body movement. Yeah,
Mhm.
those are the main
I
guys I
like
really,
that.
really, really, really try to watch.
Mhm.
Yeah, Jamal.
I
Hey,
like
Kiki
Caleb
Jamal.
Plant too.
Yeah. Jamal wasn't in here last week. We're gonna have to find out why he wasn't in here last week, but that's just another story for another day. He in here today, and we truly appreciate him.
So, Billy, tell us when can we? I think you said March. When can we expect to see you again back
Yeah,
in the ring?
I think they're mid March. They didn't give me the exact date just yet, but
Okay.
they said mid March we be in there. Yeah,
Okay, that's
I think I
good.
know.
So,
I know the fine details probably about like next 2 days or so. Next 2 days, I think I'll find out the real details.
okay,
They
but
like
now that you get DSG, no holding back no more.
no
You
no
won't
no no
be
no.
waiting on. Okay, that's good. That's good.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I told
I'm so glad for you, man, because we had the luxury of talking to Danny Garcia and his father, and just seeing them guys how they was embracing you guys when you guys were weighing in and after your victories. It's a beautiful thing to have somebody behind you when you embarking on your journey.
definitely.
So, and I can't get you out of here without mentioning you took a picture with Roy Jones Jr., Hall of Fame Roy Jones Jr. What was that experience like? Just being around him.
Oh man, I watched Roy for a very long time. I was telling him like, man, he's like my idol. I was looking, I was like, wow, man, I'm actually meeting Roy for the first time tonight. I was just like, I won't say starstruck, but I'm like, okay, wow, he's here, he's in front of me. I'm gonna talk to him. But yeah, we was having a good. He was giving me little tips too. That 4 hooks. There's a specialty there, 4 hooks in one hole. I'm like, yeah. You tell me that I seen you out there, very sharp and crispy. Yeah. But overall, it was a great conversation with him.
That's
Yeah.
good. That's
Hey
really good.
Kiki, and I'm glad you mentioned I watched the interview when you told the guy, you said the guy interviewed you right out of the ring, and he said, "Man, how you doing? How you feel?" You said, "Man, I feel crispy sharp, man."
Yeah,
Uh, was that like just knowing that you wasn't able to get the fights that you wanted to get, and you finally able to get in the ring? Was that the motivation to help you, get to that crisp and sharp level?
yeah, definitely. I knew I wasn't getting a fight, so I'm like, we just gotta go in the gym. We gotta drill. We just gotta be crispy. When fight time comes, 'cause it's gonna come sooner or later. I knew it. When that time comes, I really want to show like want to show these people under the bright lights. I'm him. I'm really that person. I just want. That's how I said. Once fight night comes, yeah, I'm crispy. You just gotta put the right guy in front of me. You know, yeah, you can put a guy like that, but I want like a guy who's gonna be a little more durable, so I can show a little more attributes.
Yeah, you
he
did.
was
That
like
was a good fight.
he was like Popeye's chicken out there. He was crispy, baby.
And coming back home that night and watching the video, like it was like, oh wow, this I didn't realize that the video that I recorded was so clear and
Yeah,
so good. Then when I watched it, I was like, wow, I was like, yeah, this is a good one right here.
Yeah.
that was a great. That was a great video y'all recorded. I'm like, wow.
Yeah.
Everybody shared it. I'm like, that was a great one. It was very clear too. Like you said, it was a very clear video.
Yeah,
You know, it got
courtesy
like
of your own.
20,000 views.
I know it's still
20,000
crazy.
views on that reel.
So basically, you put us in the game, champ, because we was getting so many hits, man. Like, just a special shout out to Kiki. She was right there amongst the crowd, taking in all of everything was going on. You know, you heard people yelling, cheering for the people who they came to see fight.
Right.
And Kiki was right there in the Sharks den, just the Lions den, just recording. That fight, man, it was just so intense, Billy. So as you walk back, man, what was going on through your mind that walkthrough? And let me mention this: the walkthrough was like that, Joe. I mean, I'm gonna put that out there. The walkthrough was like that. Walk the people through just that whole walkthrough.
Oh man, the walkthrough just get to the ring, man. That was something, man. I was like, I'm like, wow, yeah. Now it was just like when I made that ring walk, man. Just the whole night just felt so smoothly. Everything like being in the back, getting my hands wrapped. I just knew like tonight I'm gonna show somebody. I'm gonna show them tonight. It's just like the way it went so smooth. Like before, like the fight before the last one, it ain't go as smooth. Like it was choppy. I'm like I got the second round knockout, but it was like it ain't feel smooth. And I'm like, but tonight it just felt smooth. I guess it's like kind of the activity. I think like 3 months. 3 months it was kind of fast back to back. So I'm like, yeah. So I think that's what I need. I need more in the activity, more time in the ring. So I'm like, damn. But that whole night, smooth, crispy.
Yeah, it was lit in there. It was very nice. That was a good card. Everything I thought was just nice. And we even seen you after. Y'all turned us on to them cheesesteaks. They was very good, by the way.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Hey, Kiki, I'm glad you brought that up because y'all, guess what, y'all? If y'all just getting in here, man, hit that like button. And if you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. We got North Philly Billy in the building. Light Skin Lou right here. The lovely Kiki right there. Now, we had the luxury of running into North Philly Billy after a fight. He was chilling with his homeboys. They was at a little diner joint, just chilling. I don't know if you remember, we came over to you and we was just chopping it up with you. This guy was so humble. He talked to us and I don't know what he was eating, but he was pigging out. I think
they call it the old school Philly cheesesteak or something like that. I'm like, let me give it a shot. You know, after a long weight cut, I'm like, yeah, I need off a long training camp, 6 months. I mean, 6 weeks. I'm like, man, yeah, I need to eat something. I ain't eat one of these in a minute.
Those sandwiches was good too, because we were so hungry and we couldn't find no place, and that was like the only place open at that time. So when y'all told us we went in there, that food was good. Tony and Luke's, I think his name of it. Tony and Luke's or something like that.
Yeah, good call, Kiki.
Yeah, Tony Luke's. Oh, Jamal wants to know who got the best cheesesteaks in Philly.
Philly? Man, that's a good one. I say the best one. Go to the Poppy store. Go to the corner store. You'll get the best one there. The rest is tourist traps. Yeah, go to the corner store, like a local one, probably like there's one on 60th Street, 60th Market around that area. It's one. They very 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 good. There you go. One like Pat's. I like Pat's too, but yeah.
Okay.
Go to the local ones. You get the best ones there.
We went to one in Philly, but I don't remember where it was. I know it was seeds on their bread though. Like the bun had seeds on. I mean,
No. That's like the tourist trap. They baited y'all in for that one. You gotta get like the regular Italian rolls. Yeah.
Yeah, it had like C's on it. I forgot. You remember the place that because we were supposed to go to another place, but they were closed that day. Something was
Yeah,
going on, so we ended up going to that one.
it was good though. I mean, I will say that.
Yeah, but it
Right.
had seeds on the bread. I would prefer it didn't have seeds.
No.
Eddie B said to bring one of your fights to Patapsco Arena in Baltimore.
Oh yeah, I would love to do that. I would love to fight like on like a tank undercard down Baltimore or something like that. I was actually supposed to fight down DC when tank for what's his name something Lewis that fight down DC.
Okay,
Yeah.
the Garcia guy.
Yeah, Garcia was like January.
Yeah, January
You were
7th.
there.
Yes.
Yeah.
I was supposed to fight down there, but due to a hand injury, messed my hand up.
Oh man.
Yeah, it was right there. I was supposed to fight a guy from I believe he was from Ohio, Cincinnati. I think he was from one of those towns out there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that was an
Yeah, that was a
explosive
good
night that night, man.
It
Man,
was.
Kiki,
Yeah.
we was sitting third row, man, at that fight. It was a beautiful, beautiful thing, man. And that's one thing that me and Kiki love about boxing is that we get to be right there,
Right there.
at the fight. One fight we was at, man, the dude got hit and his mouthpiece flew right in Kiki's lap.
Oh.
And she was just, that was like her second time sitting that close. And hey, Billy, she was like, "Oh my God!" Like it's a beautiful thing, though, man.
It ain't nothing like a tank fight though.
No,
Going
no,
to a
ain't
tank fight live. My first one was in LA, and I was like, "Dang, I've been to a lot of fights, but this is something different here."
Yeah. That one in LA. That was the Home Depot Center, right?
Yes, she was there.
Yeah.
She was there. I wasn't there. She left without me, Billy. She left me, and I ain't forgave her for. She left me and went to LA. I wasn't there. She was there, and she came back talking all about it, and I ain't forgive her
That was
for
when
it
he
yet.
fought Pitbull.
Yeah, Pitbull. Yeah.
Yeah. But at least I bought you. I got Caleb Plant gave you a message. I got a little voice recording for him, a little video for him.
Yeah, that made up for it. That made up for it.
Right. Yeah. True.
Yeah. So Billy, let me ask you this. You know, I always ask the fighters when we get them on the channel. How do you want to be remembered when it's all? I know you're young in your career,
Right.
but when it's all said and done, how does Billy want to be remembered?
I just want to be married one of the great, one of the legends, one of the guys that go down in history books. Like, yo, Billy, he was something different. He was one of the type of guy he fought everybody, anywhere, any place. Just want to be known as a legend. Legendary, most of the division world champions.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I like
that's
that.
the only.
I like that.
That's the only way to go out.
Definitely.
So if people want to follow your journey and follow you, how can the people find you? What's your social media handles? Besides is it just North Philly Billy?
Yeah, that's only I'm only on my Instagram. Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna post that up so people can see it. So to follow Billy Briscoe Jr.'s journey, y'all can follow him on IG at mpbilly_. That's how y'all follow him.
That's right. That's right. I told Kiki today, I said, I'm going to have fun with that name because I love it. He grew up in North Philly. His name is Billy. That's why we call him North Philly Billy. So we, me and Kiki.
And he's been saying that since, oh God.
I don't know if you did this, the last story that Kiki put in her story on the page.
Yeah.
It was the Meek Mill's joint.
Yeah.
4 a.m. on the north side of Philly.
Yeah.
You look, you don't even have to say no more after that. I said when he see it, he gonna appreciate it because he grew up in North Philly.
Yep.
Oh God.
So Kiki, have you emptied your gun? Have you emptied the chat?
Yes, I have emptied the chat and I've emptied my gun.
That's
and sorry, y'all, for the little static today. We couldn't get it fixed. We're not really sure what it is, so we apologize for that.
That's the haters trying to stop us from being great. But guess what? We're gonna be great anyway because we got great young talent like North Philly Billy in the building. Hit that like button on your way out. And if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Don't come in here eating our food. Don't do it. Just hit that like button and hit that subscribe button. Hey Billy, when we get people on the channel, we always give them flowers, because tomorrow ain't promised to you.
Nope.
Billy, thank you first of all for taking the interview. I remember back when we came up to the weigh-ins, you guys were over in the corner. Y'all had your outfits on. Y'all was looking like y'all was on a track team. Everybody had their own sweatsuit on. And it was a beautiful thing. I normally don't bother people when they're doing their weigh-in, but I just felt like I needed to come over and just say something to you guys and let you guys know about the channel and let you guys know that me and Kiki are here for you guys to help you guys amongst your journey. And amongst your journey, we found out a lot of things about you guys. Being the son of just a great trainer and just, and we want to embrace your journey. So if there's anything that you need to post, if you beefing with somebody and you want to get it off your chest, come right here to the channel and we'll mediate that, man. Thank you. I look forward to seeing North Philly Billy up north on top doing his thing. Thank you for taking the interview. And we look forward to seeing you in the future. When you find out your next fight date, send it to us. No questions asked. We just put it on the
post
post.
Anything you need posting, anything.
That's right. Is there any last words you want to say to the people out there who came and paid their hard-earned money to see North Philly Billy do his thing?
I just want to say thank you, guys. I'll be in the ring very soon. Stay tuned. Just thank you.
That's right. A man of few words, because those are the people you got to watch out for. The motherfuckers who ain't got much to say.
Right.
That's who you need to be worried about. He ain't got much to say. He just saying, look, pull up on his fight date and he going to be right there doing his thing. Thank you again. And we look forward to seeing you in the future, champ.
Thank you.
Thanks, Billy.
Thank you. Thank you, guys.
See you later.
All right, champ. That's right. That's right. Once again, if y'all still out there, put them cheeseburgers and beers down and y'all give it up for my guy, Billy Briscoe Jr., a.k.a. North Philly Billy. That's right. That's right. So honored to have this young man on the show. Because
that's good.
When we first met him, he was just, hey man, I was scared to even go over there to him. He was just like this. He had that snarl about him. But
they told you don't mess with the people when they waiting to be weighed in, ain't he?
Yeah, but just think, if I didn't do that, we wouldn't have got him on the show today.
That was a good weekend in Atlantic City of networking and meeting new people, forming bonds with people, getting to know people. I like that. That's good. And he's a nice kid. After his fight, we talked, we ran into him, like we said, eating. He was nice, told us where to get the food. They were nice. And then at the time, we didn't even know that was his father, and who his father was, know. So, his father was a renowned trainer, training to a lot of people. He used to be the trainer to Gabe Rosado for a long, long time. And some others. So, he's a good kid. And he's doing his thing out there. And I wish him much success. And I hope he, now he with DSG Promotions. I hope it gives him, more fights so he can be active more. I'm looking forward to seeing some more of his fights.
That's right. That's right.
And he instantly started following us, So we're going to follow his journey.
That's right. You see your boy Jamal and they're coming for you, Kiki.
Yeah. What you mean, Jamal? I don't know what you're talking about. What are you talking about?
I don't know which you gotta elaborate, Jamal. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, Jamal, I don't know. And everybody that's still in here, make sure y'all have hit that like button tonight. If you're new to the channel, make sure you have subscribed. Even if you're not new to the channel, you haven't subscribed yet, make sure you hit that subscribe button. And then follow us on all our social media platforms. Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, Twitter, whatever. Live with Light Skin Lou. Follow
right.
us.
That's right. All the way through.
And thanks for tuning in tonight, everybody that did tune in. And sorry for the technical difficulties we were having again. Our apologies for that.
Yeah, YouTube, they don't want us to be great. And I ain't just saying that because I find
Yeah.
it hard to believe that all of a sudden it's making static like that. I
Yeah, they
don't
ain't
know.
want us to be great tonight. We tried to fix it. We all went out, came back in, and shit was still there.
The show must go on. Special shout out to
Yep.
Eddie B. Eddie B in the building. Jamal Hill in the building. I already know
Mel.
my big brother, Top Dog, Julius Peterson, is in the building. He just hit us up with a cash app, $10. We're going to break it down and get 2 5-piece wings.
Oh, thanks. Make sure I
Special
get
shout
my
out.
money. Jamal, Lou been stealing my money. He ain't been giving me my cut. You
I
hear
don't know
me,
what she's
Jamal?
talking about. I don't know what she's
He been
talking about.
stealing. He been getting the 10-piece wings and not breaking down. He ain't even been giving me my cut of my money or my food. He been being selfish.
He said same colors. It ain't the same colors.
Yeah, we don't got the same colors on, Jamal. I don't know what you talking about. I think you blind. Jamal, where
Yeah.
you been anyway? We ain't seen you in a minute.
Yeah, we're gonna drop him. We're gonna drop his membership because he ain't been in here. We're gonna drop his membership.
You kicked us to the curb, Jamal.
And Big Mel was in here.
I know. I see this name. He had some
Yeah.
questions too. Him and
Yeah, he
Jamal was
did.
holding down the fort tonight with the questions. I see y'all. Oh, thanks, Eddie B. Thank you. I'll
Yeah.
make sure I get some of this money. I'll make sure I get some of this. Thanks for the super chat. I'll make sure I get some of it. Cause he
Make sure
stole my
y'all
other
hit that.
money.
Make sure y'all hit that, John. Kiki, she wanted deluxe bag of Doritos, y'all. So make sure she can get that, man. She want to make sure she get that. So if y'all in here, hit that cash app up, man. Help her out, Joe. She's trying to get the bag of Doritos because I told her, I said, man, good luck with that because you ain't getting it from me.
Oh God.
That's for
You
real.
are crazy.
But no, man, I really liked North Philly Billy, man. He was a real good young fella, and he was real. You know what I'm saying? And I just think that one day, with hard work and dedication, he's gonna be a world champion. And
I
that's what
think so
makes
too.
our job so easy,
Yeah.
man.
I think so too.
So easy.
Mm-hmm.
So was there anything that you found out about Billy Briscoe Jr. That you didn't know? That you were surprised with?
Well, let me first start. This ain't have to do with him, but what I did learn from the interview is about those hand wraps being different from amateur and pro because I did not know that. Let me see what else I learned because a lot of stuff we know from our research. So I did not know though that he did used to play baseball, and that was one of the reasons he did have that layoff a little bit because of
With the
the torn
shoulder.
rotator cuff, the
Yeah.
shoulder. Yeah, and that was due to baseball. So that was something that I did not know because I thought, I didn't know about any other sports. I thought it was usually I'd be knowing that sometimes, but this time I did not know. I thought it was just strictly boxing because I know his father was bringing him from when he was in the bassinet, when he was young. So I did not know that baseball and football. So,
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Okay.
What about you? Is it something you didn't know?
No, actually, I kind of knew everything he said.
You knew he played baseball?
No, okay, you know what? Yeah, I didn't know he played baseball. Yeah, okay, I put that. Yeah,
You ain't
I
know
didn't
he
know he
tore his
played baseball.
rotator cuff, all that. You ain't know that.
I know he had an injury, but I ain't know it was a rotator cuff.
Oh,
Man.
okay.
Yeah, I did know he had an injury.
Mm-hmm.
You learn something new every day. You
Yep.
do.
And his favorite fighter.
That's right. So appreciate these fighters, man, because you don't play boxing. You don't.
At
You play
all.
basketball, football, soccer, all that. You don't play boxing. And that's why, I'm a basketball guy. I grew up playing basketball, but it's just something about boxing that I respect because their backs against the wall. They don't have the sanctioning bodies or just like, you know, a union behind them. Yeah, they have sanctioning bodies, but it's like for a belt.
Right.
So for me, I just got the utmost respect for them. I really do.
I do too. You see Jamal comment?
What did he say? Man, Jamal, you know what? Man, we about to kick you off the list, Joe. I don't even want to hear nothing about no. We ain't talking football on this network today. My therapist told me that I can't talk football right now, so we talking boxing.
Oh man. But yeah, we thank y'all again. Again, hit that like button, hit the, you know.
Yeah, tell them where they can find us at, Kiki. Give them the info. You look, earn your money tonight. If you want that money, you gotta earn it, Joe.
I said it already, so I'm gonna say it again. Y'all can find us on YouTube. Hit the like button to this interview or any other interviews. Make sure you have subscribed to our channel. Then you can find us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. Live with Light Skin Lou. Hit us up. That's our business page, y'all. Live with Light Skin Lou is our business page. So you never know who you're gonna be talking to. It's our business page. Our personal pages are Kiki and mine is Kiki 476. No, that's not my, Lord have mercy. That's not my damn page. My Instagram.
Hey, look, hold on. I gotta do this. I'm sorry. I gotta go out on this one, y'all.
Is at Kiki Broadus. And his Instagram is at lightskinlou74.
Oh my God.
Facebook is Marquita Kiki Broadus, and his Facebook is Lucius Peterson. But our business page, our show page is Live with Light Skin Lou Show. Where's Kiki 476? I think that's my Twitter. See that show? I don't really go on that shit.
I gotta do this again. I'm sorry.
Oh God. I'm sorry, y'all. It must have been a long night I'm having here.
I don't want you to see me laughing this hard, for real.
Jamal said, "You okay, Kiki?" I know, right? I don't even know.
Hey, Jamal, Kiki been over there in Southeast. She might have got one of them gummies, Joe.
Oh God.
I don't know with her, man. I just don't know.
It's time to close out.
I'm dead right there.
Giving my damn birthday.
Hey, when you said that, I ain't even know what to say after that, Joe. For real. But once again, man,
close out.
Special shout out to my big bro, man, Julius Peterson, top dog. I know he in here. Still got 10 people in here. I know he in here. Thank you for always supporting, champ. I got you on the top of my Christmas list, champ. I'm gonna get you one of them Hugh Hefner robes with the slippers. I'm gonna get you that Hugh Hefner kit, champ.
Yeah, we love you, Jude. Thanks for always tuning in.
That's right. So let me find my hold up. Let me see. You know you didn't throw me off for a loop, so I gotta find my what's the name. I'm dead, man. I ain't even gonna be able to sleep tonight.
Oh God.
But no,
y'all. Play that number, Jamal. If you win, give me some money.
Yeah, play it straight in box, Jamal. She said 476. I'm like, I don't remember that number. I'm like, what the hell is going on here?
Oh,
yeah.
God.
Hey, look, I'm gonna be auditioning for a new co-host, man. We gotta get Kiki a little break, Joe. For real.
Whatever. If you gonna audition for a new co-host, we gonna audition for a new show. You gonna be on break just like me.
Oh man. Let me find my thing. Hold up.
Oh God.
But no, we truly, truly appreciate you guys. Y'all could have been anywhere in the world, but y'all here with us, and we truly, truly appreciate it. Thank you. And Kiki gonna be posting who we got next. Stay tuned to our Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and what they call it, X. What is it called? X now?
Yeah.
Twitter,
Yeah.
aka X. I don't even get caught up in all that.
Yeah. And thanks again, Billy, for coming on, joining us tonight. We really appreciate it.
That's
Thanks
right.
again.
I gotta say this one last time. North Philly Billy. I like that name, man. He gets it. That's showmanship
You've
right
been saying
there.
that shit ever since you found his name, Lord.
You can't beat that, man. North
Billy
Philly
from
Billy was
Philly, North
in.
Philly Billy.
That's right. So again, thank you guys. We are truly appreciative of you guys every week. Stay humble, stay hungry, and always live your life to the fullest because tomorrow is not promised to you. Thank you, and we will see you. What would you laughing for?
Jamal.
He would not let me end the show, man. He would not let me end the show.
He
Hey, Jamal,
firing you. He firing you
know.
instead of me.
Yeah, I'm gonna call my lawyer tomorrow and see if that's possible. But nah, real talk, y'all. We look forward to seeing you guys next week. We up out of here.
Peace.
Peace.
Yeah. Nah, no profit. Yo, where you at? Where you at? My homie Lou on the mic. Them other hosts need to stop. They ain't doing it right. If you ain't turned in the loop, what you doing with your life? Conversation so sharp, it ain't your usual night. We got athletes, entrepreneurs, even celebrities. Politicians discuss nationwide discrepancies. Hardcore tackling issues in our community. Spreading our knowledge, creating an opportunity. Tune in live with light-skinned Lou. Tune in live with light-skinned Lou. Tune in live with light-skinned Lou. Tune in live with light-skinned Lou.
Light-skinned Lou. Light-skinned Lou.